sure do feel like crashing soon. Be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
Majma! Hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? And Lemonade, why are you nomming me? I know I hadn't said hi yet, but I literally just started the stream. And also hi Silver. I see you triggered the save, which we haven't even done anything yet, but I will save. I will do the thingy. Because we're gonna be working on yes, we're gonna be working on the Yeet emote, which I've already taken a picture of Yeet. And already started marking out the little vector of it. So if we turn this down, you can see where we've already got some stuff. Oh, that is super eepy. We'll skip that for now. Yes, so we've already got a little bit started where we got the back and the inner body, or the middle body, kind of already doodled in. Now we just need to do all of the other bits, which is gonna be a lot more. I think we need to do the legs next. Well, welcome back, Purple. We're just gonna be doing some art stuff today, getting some stuff done. Actually, I should probably have Yeet on my head, shouldn't I? So that everyone can see the thing that we're doodling again, making the emote for.
I like biting the car.
I'm not a car! Yeah, the plan is to retire that Yeet. I might make that one of the like higher subscription tier ones or something. Something people can unlock if they really liked it, but I think we're gonna like this Yeet better. It's gonna be more fitting for the actual Yeet. So it should fit. That is the hope anyways. So then vector-wise, oh, I need to first grab the correct color, because we're in the wrong color right now. And then that one should work. Legacy Yeet is pretty accurate statement. Dominic, thank you for the follow. So let's see, where do we need this one to go? I think it needs to go to about there. Loop to about there, carry over here, and then link up with that one. And then we should be able to use thingy. Oh, your Wi-Fi's that's very bad. Hopefully it clears up soon. Wait, did I bump into? Confused. There we go. Move that. That should be better. Now then. So this needs to come out now. Oop, that's too far. Why does it snap like that? That's weird. And then we bring this one out so that we have the curved leg we're used to. And then bring this one down. And I'm pretty sure this one's not going to take us all stream. I'd be very surprised if it does. So we do have some other things that we can work on later as well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit, like, anxious at the moment. Don't know why. But I'm sure once I get back into the stream, I'll be 100% again. Oh, that does remind me. I forgot to write down thingy before the stream. You have bacon, very nice, Eternal. I don't remember the last time I had bacon. Actually, no, I remember the last time I had bacon. Because it was on a burger. And I don't normally have that. Because I had one of the little slider thingies from Chili's that have the bacon on it. It was actually pretty good. I don't think I'd ever had bacon on a burger before that. Which is weird given how common it is. And how often I talk about hamburgers not actually being made out of ham. And yes. Favorite fast food place? I don't know exactly. Because, like, I do like McDonald's. McDonald's has good fries. But it's definitely not, like, my favorite burger place. Though, I would say Sonic isn't bad either. I currently actually have a shake from Sonic because boyfriend got Sonic. Chick-fil-A is not one of my favorites. Oh, KFC is pretty good though. I like the KFC fried chicken things. I've never tried Rally's. I don't know what Rally's is. Thank you, False. You have a good day too. They're singing. I'll put that at there. What is Rally's? What kind
I want a
of place is
cheeseburger
Rally's?
now.
Cheeseburgers are pretty good. Though I prefer like normal hamburgers, I guess. Like I don't really seek out the cheese. I'm fine with cheese if it's on a burger, but I don't really seek it out. I tend to like things with like spicy mayo. Burgers with spicy mayo is really good. The Big Mac sauce is pretty decent. I get a garlic burger from Steak and Shake. That's another good one. Oh, that is a big number, Eternal. Steamed hams. Yeah. Let's see. Where do we need to put this next leg? We've got there, there. Probably about there, there. And if we drag that out, that should work. One of the little tricks with vector stuff is going front to back in my eyes. If you do that, you'll find it stacks up pretty nicely every time. But we are definitely having a little bit of a challenge here, given that it's a lot of the same color. Actually, you know what? We might want to actually take a pause on that and try adding gradients to these and see how they go. So let's try that. Cheddar and bacon fries from Rally's. You get 2 in a blue raspberry slushy. Blue raspberry slushy does sound very good. I don't remember the last time I had a slushy either. I have a lot of stuff that I just haven't had in a while. Why would you put your phone in the freezer? That seems like a bad place to put your phone. Yes. Hello, Purple. Oh, there was a funny thing that happened earlier when I went out to the kitchen to get dinner before the stream. Because my boyfriend has really loud sneezes. Like, he has proper dad sneezes. And I wasn't expecting it. So when he sneezed, I literally jumped. Like, both feet left the ground, back arched, full cat mode. And it was just so caught off guard. Oh, you put it down to grab a frozen item? Well, why'd you put it down in your freezer? I like to think he saw a spider plushie and decided, oh yeah, he probably did see a spider plushie. He wanted to be Spider but didn't want to scare people. I mean, I almost did, but it was luckily just the singular sneeze, so it wasn't too crazy. Let's turn this opacity up while we fiddle with these colors. Nowhere to put your phone. What about the counter? Was there no counter space? then if we do that one and then go darker, we should be able to get a good gradient out of this. Pocket would also work. Well, depends on the pockets you have. And hi, Baller, how are you? I think about there. Yeah, that looks good. Your fridge is next to a wall. What about the other side of your fridge? Is it like completely set in a flat wall and there's nothing else around it? I'm glad to hear you're good. Stove? Well, I suppose stove isn't a good place to put your phone either. Let's line up this next one. You're so cooked. YouTube shorts made your patience. Yeah, that happens with shorts. They do the instant gratification thingies, and then you have to readjust to like anything else. It is tricky. Where do we want to put the thing on this? I think that's one of the reasons why I actually like creating stuff a lot too, because it does remind you to be patient with yourself, and then you end up learning a lot. You want a yeet? I have a yeet. I love the yeet. You just get to see yeet whenever you stop by. Why am I making a little spider? Because the spider is Yeet. This little guy on my head is Yeet the spider. He likes getting thrown around and he protects my raspberries. So we are making a emote version of him. Yeet does scuttle very good. There we go. I think that works. That also helps kind of see what the shapes are. No, do not bug spray the Yeet.
Eternal 2319 wants cat to shapeshift. Big Yeet.
Head pats. Right, you wanted Big Yeet, was it? Can I even do that? Ah! We got boxed. Yeah, come on, box. Up more than that. It's just kind of stuck. There we go. So first, let me fix the thingy. There we go. That's probably better. And then let's see what we can do for Big Yeet. Oh, this is going to be a little bit tricky because Yeet does it automatically. So as soon as I try and change Yeet, he's gonna change. So we're gonna try 1.2. Oops, I got pushed to the side. There, bigger Yeet, or do we want like 1.5, like that big Yeet? I think we'll go with that one. And then back to the side. So we have very big Yeet. But that is just proving the fact that Yeet is in fact a shapeshifter too. If Yeet can respond to shapeshift redeems. Yeah, though Yeet can't really do more than just scale. Yeet could be big or small, or wide or tall, but not like huge head and something else. Yes, Yeet's legs do clip into my ears. Back to the emote. He's toddler sized. Yeah, a little bit. Does being a VTuber give you a sort of security that you feel that you wouldn't feel if you did streams with camera, or do you just like cute model? Part of it is security. It is one of those things of showing myself how I want to be shown, as opposed to how I actually look, or how physical forms have to look in order to be kind of more accepted in the physical world. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain without going fully into it. But it is a mix of both the security and the choice. Because there's also the fact of I am just comfier in this. So we'll turn that back down. And then let's do next bit over here. Hey, don't gnaw on me like that, Eternal. Do I need to make that one less violent? What do you mean inverting the fur, Kona? And you know what? I'm gonna hydrate with a chocolate shake. Well, I don't like getting gnawed like that. How does that look on that? More that way, I think. And then pop that out a bit. Here we go. That's lined up. Yes, Yeet does become orange if you invert the colors. Pull that out like that, I think. Should look a little better. Big shotgun? What are you on about? Next one over here. Probably to about there, there, and close it. Pop that out. It's kind of interesting to try and get a balance between what it actually is versus what makes more sense from the thing I'm trying to do. Though, on the other hand, what actually is what makes sense, because that's literally a photo of the 3D form. Oh, we have a Fred and a Frank now. Puppet corn. Let's do the fills with the thingy. Come on, point at the right place. About there, I think. Maybe fold that in there. This leg feels a little bit off now. There we go. That did it. A catch-all term for Yeet the spider-like creatures. That is a good question. Maybe just critters? Because they're kind of like you guys, where they're also shapeshifters, and you guys, I think, are shapeshifters in my head. And then Fred and Frank would also be critters. But that would be like the catch-all catch-all. If you're looking for one that's like presents like Yeet, then might be a different term. I don't know. Because it's just kind of spider plush, I guess. started rescaling the whole thing. Dad mode's like goose, sleepy drunk. Yeah. That has many forms.
Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck.
So for YouTube side, you have to use the chat commands for stream avatars. I know Lemonade, you advised some before. I don't know if you guys want to advise again, because I don't remember what it is. I know how to do it on Twitch side. I don't remember how to do it on the YouTube side, other than it's in commands. Also, wait, that has reminded me though. Where am I? Where am I? Hang on. You can do it via YouTube. Yeah, because I'm right here. I need to change myself to not be red. I should be orange. There we go. Now I'm better. Where is purple? That's Kona. Lemonade is there. Nope, that's Nerf. Lemonade. Okay, so here's purple. So then, for instance, we could make purple be purple. There you go. Now you're purple. Is that good? Or should I take off some of the crazy amount of random stuff it just gives you? So I could do like nothing on the neck, and then change the ears to be normal ears, and then you're at least just alicorn eating a carrot and purple. Yeah, because I gave access to everything. Take off everything and build it how you want. It's fine. All right. Let's see what we've got then. So we'll do default but purple. And then if you spy something that you like, maybe we could do it later. There we go. Change those. We'll leave the tail as a little puff thingy, and then remove the carrot and mourn. And then where are the glasses? What? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Back. Turn off wings. I'm actually pretty happy with where mine is. I'm not really one to need a whole lot, unless I was doing like full custom and then I'd make the two-toned. Can't be without the two-toned. But there you go. You are now just a little purple guy. Oh, and apparently breathe in flames. We'll leave that. That's funny. Just occasionally breathing fire. Alright, next up for this thingy. Pop, pop. 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 Popish. I think I've messed that up a little bit. Yeah, I definitely have. That needs to go out to that one, I think. No problem. You do also breathe fire, Eternal. You are set up as dragon because you like Dungeons and Dragons. Not because you're a furry. Fair enough. Have fun, Purple. Oh, and it is also past time for Yeet to return to normal size. There we go. I figured you would be, Silver. What I'm surprised by is the fact that is there not green hair? Because you have blue, and I was expecting you to have green hair. There is not green hair. That's a shame. If I ever end up making some, I will have to make some green hair. And then do that one. don't resize the leg. I just want to grab that thingy. There we go. Pull that in there, I think. Almost. There we go. That does it. And now we need to do the head, and then we get to do all of the orange bits. Probably do there, there-ish, there and there. It worked. Little pause, glitch thing is gone. Very nice. A bunch of tiny men trying to mimic my voice. It does sound like it'd be very weird. I don't think I've ever heard of that glitch before. I think about there should be that. And then bring that one out. That comes down. I was sitting here wondering why I wanted to play Portal, and then I remembered the song that's currently playing. Tommy did a really good job on this song if it makes me just immediately want to play Portal. About there should do it. Maybe get this one pulled out a little bit more. JJBA? I have no idea what that means. Portal emotes. I have thought about doing some Portal emotes. Problem is that like all of the ideas that I've had for Portal emotes don't fit in emote scale. Like I really want a like cat, like actual cat. Falling through a portal and then just like bouncing back and forth between two portals, because I tend to fall into portals a lot and it just doesn't work on emote scale. And I'm sorry to hear that, Purple. Hopefully you find someone else you enjoy. Alright, do we want to do... Yeah, I think we'll... Actually, no. We'll do... Turn that off for a second. Infinite above and below portal. Okay, sounds cute. I was thinking like two portals on the floor type thing. If you have the orange portal and the blue portal, and it just falls into one and falls out of the other, and then falls back down. So then you'd have an infinite loop of two things that you could put anywhere. But it just doesn't work at the thingy. Oh, it's an anime? Oh wait, are you talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I then know what that one is. It is just not my type of anime. So let's grab next color. That one. And then do a clicky and get the gradient on that one too. Probably just drag that down. Huh? Was I? No, I don't think so. What the heck? Well, thank you. I apparently got something delivered. I don't know why. I think it's another work shirt. Because that's the only thing I can think of that comes from the company that sent this. So you know what? We're just gonna open it on stream. If it is a work shirt, I'm not saying what it says. Yep, it's a work shirt.
No.
I got that shirt. They double sent me a shirt. That's weird. Alright, and no eating cardboard. Bad. You can't you can't call dibs on my work shirt. I think probably maybe pull that up there. There we go. That looks about right, I think. Maybe? No, maybe less. Yeah, right there. Because it's my work shirt. Alright, back to less, and then now we can do dibs anyway. Well, I'm not respecting that dibs. Yeah, no, I'm not giving someone my work shirt. Alright, now for the challenge of getting this to actually line up how it should. Alright, that goes to there, I think. Have that follow that curve. That corner needs to come up a bit. That needs to pull out. And then this one needs to curve in. I think that should be about the curve. And now if we turn that up and do the thing to lower that, which I believe is that, nope. What combination of things was it? Control Shift, or no, Control Alt, that one. Okay, so Control Alt. There we go. But why are you calling dibs on anti-nausea medication? Are you alright, Eternal? Why did I make Yeet? Yeet actually came about when someone used the Yeet command to throw a spider, and it landed on my head 3 times in a row. And so we just decided to name him Yeet, because clearly he loved getting thrown, and he wanted to hang around. Question still stands, Eternal. Are you okay? Alright, there's also that bit we need to do there. Gerd? I will not ask any further questions. Is confused. I see you also got confused, Silver. Pig? What pig? I am very confused. I mean, is it just on stream days that I have the brain cell? Because it seems like most of the time that I'm being productive, I have managed to reclaim the brain cell to some capacity. Is that like a Magic the Gathering thing, Purple? Oh, that's fair, Eternal. Ah, okay. I did not know that he was a YouTuber. Control Alt and then send that one backwards. There we go. So that is now in a good position. And then we need to do all of the other feats as well as all of the face stuff because Yeet's expressive. Turn that opacity down so that we can see where these are. There to there. Go there, there, and there. And that should give us enough to play with. Come on. There we go. Why are you gonna go eat wood? Wood is not food. I don't think wood will help.
I have a red LED light on.
Okay. Congrats. I mean, that does sound like magic thingy purple. Do not eat the LEDs. Do not eat non-food things. What do you mean it's bedtime, Silver? Oh, and that sounds very cool, Purple. Okay, but there's more to being parent than just telling them to go to bed. Bed is not always the solution. Bed is often the solution, especially if you're just like having a rough day and stuff. Sometimes you just need a nap. But it is not always the solution. Wait, hang on. You would put them in timeout for having a bad day. That doesn't make you a good parent. No, for eating wooden LEDs. Okay, timeout for eating wooden LEDs might be justified.
Violence. Give eternal violence.
And that sounds like it was a justified timeout, Purple. I don't know what wooden LEDs are either, but I think they're trying to eat wood and LEDs separately. And Lemonade, we're not gonna give eternal violence. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna separate eternal so they cannot cause violence. Though I've realized that I've given them uppies, and they like those, so... Well, they haven't caused violence recently, so that's reward, I guess, for not causing violence. Let's see. What do we want to put there? I want to continue this paw thingy. I just realized I called the spider foot a paw, but I guess it makes sense for a yeet. He would, well, actually no, most spiders have little paw pads, don't they? They've got little cute toes. It's been a while since I've looked at spider toes. Though, I suppose it's not one of the things that you normally look at as a... They are tubes. Yeah, Yeet has tubes, but he has little orange paws at the end of his tubes. They fit. And it's nice that you care about them, Purple. Give Yeet small beans. Yeet already has small beans. They're the little orange tips. More beans. What, am I just gonna give Yeet a can of beans? See, I'm right, Lemonade. Spider toe beans are cute. We've got 2 more toe beans, and then we gotta work on the face. To about there, probably. Across the way, and then up. That one. Pull that out. I mean, that's basically what Yeet's paws are. I used to have a little jumping spider that would hang around your desk. Previous job. Oh, that does sound super cute. I know there are other people that keep jumping spiders as pets. It seems like such a silly thing, but also something that's super adorable. I feel like it's a sign, like one of those signs that humans will pack bond with anything. I know I have seen people get attached to Roombas and the like. An aglet's mostly plastic, Eternal, not fabric. True, yeah. So many things are friend-shaped. My question is, what is not friend-shaped? What could never be friend? Because I swear that there is someone who has managed to befriend most things. So you're telling me that there isn't like anglerfish friend for some aquarium worker? Most of the people in my dreams are fairly nice. Though, I say that. I had some weird dream last night, but luckily I've forgotten it by now, so I'm fine. I have had some spooky dreams, but not many. True, mosquitoes. I think mosquitoes are one I could agree with. I do not like mosquitoes. I've had some surprisingly friendly wasps. They've spooked the heck out of me, don't get me wrong. But they are surprisingly friendly. We'll go top down for the head, I think. Or for the eyes and stuff. So there, to there, to there, to there. True, parasites are not friend-shaped. That is correct. They want to be friend. They want to be symbiotic. But they are not friend-shaped enough to be friends. There we go. That one's good. And from there to there, to there and down. You are a friend-shaped Eternal. I think most people in chat are friend-shaped. And Purple, you've now devolved to the point that it sounds like a really weird, like, trying to hype someone up. The man is everyone and you are the man. Or, no, sorry. The man is everyone and everyone is the man. Just that sounds like you're trying to trying to say that people are awesome, which people can be. People very much are usually awesome. And yes, I am Disco Car right now. Well, no, not car. I'm not a car. Shut. I am Disco Cat. I am RGB Cat. Someone judge a turtle. They called me a car. Hi, Nerf. He had pat. There you go. Put that away. Eternal is innocent of some things, but not everything. Oh, and are you actually gonna clip something before Silver has a chance to get to it? Because Silver has been very helpful with the clips. Let's just scoot up like that. I think that's got it. Oh no, it kind of looks wobbly. Lift that a bit more. Closer, closer. Bring that down. There we go. Silver is very quick. Quicksilver. You are not wrong there. Uahewa Haywen means, do you speak Haywen? Because Haywen is a conlang I've made and is one of the allowed languages in chat. Ever had a phone call? Fair enough, fair enough. That there. Yeah, it's one of the silly things that's in the Discord. There aren't many other places that Haywen ends up getting used, but that might change at some point. It just might. Oh, that's weird, Lemonade. And yeah, Silver, you've shown that multiple times. Of being able to at least vaguely understand what I'm asking when I spout random Haywen at you. Though, I do typically go for things that are more, like, on topic to what we were already talking about to make it easier. I don't know if you'd have much luck if I chose, like, a random sentence. Very nice, Purple. And my pajamas is just English. It is silly. I'm trying to think of what I would ask. What I would ask to test you, Silver. Because it would be funny to try. But I need something obviously random that doesn't have specific tie to whatever's going on. And that's the challenge. Yes, a turtle did try and eat the tabadaba. Eternal, you're holding up 4 fingers. There was 2 very different responses there. I'm now curious which of us are correct, if either. Both are wrong, dang it. It would have been funny. I'm only occasionally mildly psychic. It was 1 finger? Fair. Yeah. I have spooked you several times by answering questions or doing things before you ask. Do I want to guess a turtle? Because this is PG-13 stream. There we go, got that lined up. I appreciate you putting it as the rude one.
Frozen sandwich.
What? Why frozen sandwich? And yes, I did blep. I'm just confused by suddenly frozen sandwich. Did what sound different? The bits? Why do you have frozen sandwich? What type of frozen sandwich? Is it like ice cream sandwich? And Russell should have sounded normal. I don't think it was weird. Also, hi Handle. Sorry I missed that. Thank you for the reminder to drink my shake. It has been melting over here. Oh, it's an Uncrustable? Fair enough. That to there, I think. I mean, it would be really cool to have two of me, then I could be even more productive. But I'm also scared of there being two of me. I think that one needs to scooch a little. To like there. Alright, so I think that's all the pieces then. So if we make that, yeah, we've got all the parts of Yeet. Now we just need to do the colors. I was in your stream yesterday. There was me, a Tanny, a Tommy. I think Net dropped by, didn't he? Or maybe I'm misremembering that one. And I think there was, actually, did Eternal? No, I don't think Eternal did. There was another Silver, though. There were two of you in your stream yesterday. Yeah, I think I might have been misremembering Net dropping by. I think I was wrong on that one. And yeah. Silver posted in the live channel. I mean, I could do that. I just don't want to do that. Because even I get scared by too many me's. That to be more saturated orange, I think. That looks a little bit closer. Maybe this also needs to be more saturated, but lighter as well. There we go. That's about the color I'm expecting. So then if I scoot that to there, that one can go there. Repeat on that. I might have to do radial on the eyes to get them to look right. Fraud Ultrakill is fair tomorrow. I have no idea on that one. Eternal, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin.
Okay, be a bad boy and watch me find it out for myself.
Start with just sticking the gradient on all of them and then making it look right again. Eternal, is your dog called Potato? I remember you said something about getting a new dog. So are you talking about your dog and just confusing everyone? I feel like part of dealing with Eternal is like trying to understand what story a toddler is telling.
Wow wow wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Probably a little bit lower on that. There we go, that looks right. You are happy now? Did you find a good sound? Yeah, that sounds about right for you, Eternal. Come on. Pop. That out. There we go. Now that works in line, though we've got a little bit sticking out there. Should make it better. Now for the next one, getting that to line up better. Oh, you have a command idea? Should I be scared? You tend to like violent commands, and we have enough of those. Okay, Into the Bunker at least isn't violent. Oh, you're hiding from the turtle. That in a bit. Yes, there's a whole bunch of chat commands that start with exclamation mark and then do something. If you look on the Discord, there's a whole chat commands channel thingy that has all of them. Present brings the target things like feathers, dead birds, basically anything a cat would bring. I mean, I could just have that give random presents entirely. Could be more than what a random cat would bring. Do I know what? Do you know what you remember speaking of that? I don't remember many things. VR? No, I don't. You like the idea of dragging a dead bird to cat's windows like a feral gremlin? Of course you do. We filmed many things. Which one? The supercut? Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. I remember now. Well, this is Fred. And Frank is bluing on my shoulder. Not that one, Eternal. Yeah, there's Frank. Alright, we need to fix the gradient on that one.